Hello everyone, I'm Clockwork, and in today's video, we are above the Earth this time, not on it and not on the Moon, and I'd like to demonstrate to you something that I've been working on for a bit now. But before I do that, I'd like to apologise for the lack of videos in the last couple of weeks. My microphone headset kinda broke. It's currently held together with duct tape, string, and some steadfast prayers. I've ordered a new one, it's not shown up. I pulled this old thing out of the cupboard. Hopefully it works better. Now onto the video. I do apologise for the mic problems if there is any. Now this is the Hindenburg space carrier. I was a little inspired by a movie called Iron Sky. I somewhat recommend it because the ships look cool. Like in its namesake, it is modelled after a zeppelin, and it's designed to carry spacecraft into a fight. It is lightly armed with 4 missile launchers, 4 autocannons, and 4 Gatling guns. However, it is not meant to be a fighter. It is meant to transport ships into the fight and get out. Now, I do apologise if there is a bit of lag in the thing at the moment. This thing can hold so many ships it causes a bit of an issue with single player. Now, you enter through here. Now this section and the part in the middle are the only parts that are pressurized. The rest is open air, or open space really. Here is the bridge to the ship. The main part pilots it. The other two on the left and right can be used for extra things like weapon systems or carrying anything on the back. Hang on, slight freeze. There we are. As we can see, it's got some decent steering, however, it is quite long and it does take a bit to get to. You can access the launch bays from the cockpit, however, it is also available from the main hangars. It also takes a bit to go up and down on the speeds, so you gotta be careful. She's equipped with several hydrogen tanks for refueling, as well as an O2H2 converter, 2 jump drives, and a lot of gyroscopes, because she is a big ship. Now, on to the main part. I'm going to demonstrate how she launches her ships. Now, inside she's 2 stories. You've got the round, first and second. I did design this ship with this particular brand of my sources in mind. You can fit whatever ship you want in. You may need to make some retrofitting to make them fit, sorry. You can access each floor via the ladders on the left, or by simple jetpack, whichever one you prefer. Now, in the order, lights, hangar doors. Each section is compartmentalized to minimize any potential damage that occurs. That way, if one door gets damaged, the rest will still be able to open. However, in a fight, I do recommend you get these ships out and you get them as quickly as you can, because a good enough hit on the inside may damage the ship. Oh, hang on, what was that? Now, I'm in single player, hence the lag. So I can't launch all these ships without autopilot, but I haven't rigged them all to remote control. I think I've rigged about 8 to fly down to the Earth. Each ship is mounted on a piston system in order to push the ship outwards in an emergency and to allow the crew more space to move around before they detach. this does take a while. You also may experience some minor clang effects, given how many bits and bobs are attached to the ship. While they're getting pushed out, we'll just have a quick look here. Down here is where we keep most of the smaller compartments, the batteries, the smaller tanks. Everything that's needed to keep this ship moving. That's the com. As you can see, so we can just move out here. Each section of the ship houses 8 lots on each side, and in 2 separate sections to minimize any potential damage that could occur in a fight. So at the moment my ship can carry 16, I think, fighters. My brain isn't doing math stuff right now, I am tired, so feel free to let me know in the comments if I've made a mistake. Now, I've only rigged about 8 of them for remote control, so they'll, as I said earlier, they'll autopilot down to the Earth. I'll just switch them on. Yep. And let's launch. Also, there is a bit of a lag when you disconnect 16 ships all at once. Just give it a minute. And give it more minutes. Please don't freeze up on me. I'm going to just cut the video for a second. I'll let you know. I'll establish it when it restarts. Oh, hang on. Never mind. Why are you going? Where the hell are you flying into my carrier? This is why I hate the autopilot feature. Anything more complicated than a straight line and it has a complete meltdown. But as I said earlier, you'll need pilots to fly these things. The AI isn't smart sometimes. I'm going to respawn this ship without the aircraft, so that way I can give you a full tour minus the lag, so give me a minute. Okay, now onto that full tour. I'll just take my headphones off. Okay, now for the full tour. Obviously we're going to start at the bridge because it's just easier. I've left the hangar doors open, as you can see, just so you can see easier into it, because it does get a little dark in here. Also, just a quick note, there's only one gravity generator in the center of the ship. The ship's not really meant to have gravity generators, I just put it there for convenience. But as you can see, without the ships, there is plenty of space to put whatever ship you specifically want into it. You will have to modify. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Right. I'll give you that tour of the middle half of the ship. Like I said before, this section is designed to house the main arteries of the ship, the fuel, the engines, all that stuff. On the lower half we have 2 jump drives, as I said earlier, multiple H2 converters for fueling the ships and the carrier itself. Over here, the only way to access the entire ship from inside this section is with the ladders. The stairs are just annoying sometimes and take up too much space. I've left this area sparse mainly because I want to put crew quarters here, and I recommend you do it as well. Here is the oxygen supply room. That's pretty much it. On to the second top floor. I forgot to add lights, I do apologize. I knew I forgot something. I don't remember what. It'll just give me a moment to fix the lighting issue. That's at least a little bit better. As you saw earlier in the video, there is fuel tanks at the bottom half of the ship. But here's where the main ones are. You've got 5 large hydrogen tanks. That's 250,000 litres of hydrogen. I would err on the side of caution if you let this area gets damaged. And that's the main middle half. Just give you a quick tour of the second half of this ship. It is copy and pasted. This ship was built in sections and just merged together. Now there is a door here, but it's not really meant for usage. To be used. It's mainly built to enable construction or maintenance of any damage, because I did put 2 additional large fuel tanks in this section. Also, this is where we store most, if not all, of the batteries that power this ship. Now on to the fun part. So you know, just cut to the front of the bridge. Hang on, slight lag. I apologize. Now, like most of my creations, I do install this delightful little feature called a self-destruct system. Because the last thing you want is your enemy to get their hands on your ship. Now, you may have noticed when you're on the bridge, I did not put it here. I'm taking full advantage of the new decorations. And yes, I'm aware it's upside down, I don't care. And I've been knocked off this thing by the panel. Hang on. No. I could have sworn I installed it. Oh well. Let's just make one minor adjustment. Alright, folks. I apologize, folks. I made some alterations, but my computer crashed after I attempted to launch the fighters earlier. Hit that, close that, and fly out. There is no escape pod on this ship, so I suggest you use the fighter. Now, there is not enough warheads to completely obliterate the ship, but there are enough to effectively render it a flying wreck. If you shall observe. Flying, the lower half gets destroyed. The hydrogen tank's also set to detonate, most of them anyway. That's weird. Good luck trying to ventilate the space, mate. As you can see, once engaged, it takes out just about everything taped to it. Admittedly, that's it, folks. The Hindenburg space carrier. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those delightful things. I do try and read your comments when I'm able to. If you have suggestions, tips, anything like that, forward it to me and I will try and build it, because I'm running out of ideas. I built drop pods, I built tanks, I built flying saucers, and I built my zeppelin. I'm running out of ideas. I shall see you next time, folks.